This rod bucket is available in 3 different widths of 60, 68, and 76 inches wide. The frame consists of a 4x4 inch square tube with 1/4 inch wall that runs the entire width of the grapple. This gives you the strong backbone that you need to push, lift, pry, and to clamp without bending the frame. The cutting edge is a massive 1 inch by 8 inch cutting edge. This cutting edge is coupled with replaceable bucket teeth on the front that allow you to get a better bite on anything that you might be grappling, or to give you better bite when you're digging. The end plates and heel are made up of 1/2 inch plate steel. This is where the strength comes from to support that front cutting edge. The end plates are also cut out to give you more clearance to carry long material like logs. This 76 inch grapple shown weighs about 1,000 pounds and is equipped with our optional 2 inch mesh wire insert. It is simply bolted into the bottom of the bucket itself so it can be easily removed. It's made up of 1/4 inch wires that are spaced apart so that there's a 2 inch square spacing between them, and the wires themselves are woven for strength. The standard rods on the bottom and on the back are 7/8 inch round, and they are spaced about 3 1/8 inches apart. The grapples are very heavy duty. They're made up of 1/2 inch plate steel. It runs full length from the pivot out to the point. This is coupled with, again, 4 inch square tubing that ties the 2 halves together. You'll notice that the cylinder ears are welded directly to this cross tube, and they're also placed in the middle. So this eliminates the amount of twisting that you might have on a system if you had a cylinder that was off center on the grapple. The teeth are gusseted on the front directly from the tube right down to the point. And across the back side of the grapple, we have this plate here that protects the cylinders from any debris that might come up from the bottom side when you're clamping. But in this plate, we also have some access holes here to give you additional visibility to what you're clamping. These grapples use a 3 inch by 6 inch stroke cylinder with a 1.25 inch pins that are greasable at each end. This gives you a lot of clamping power. Some other grapples on the market either have 2 or 2.5 inch cylinders. While they might clamp faster, you're going to get a lot more clamping force with this style of cylinder. We also use a shield over the top of the cylinder to protect the hoses and the fittings from any debris up front that might hit them. On the back side, the lead hoses go into a junction block that splits off and runs hoses to either cylinder. The hoses that run across to the right side here are contained inside of a channel that protects them from any debris that might fall down. You'll notice these grapple plates have ears on them. These ears provide a hard mechanical stop so that when the grapple is open fully, the cylinder is not stressed. The length of this bucket from the tip of the tooth back to the heel is approximately 40 inches. This gives you excellent visibility of the cutting edge, and it also allows for better penetration into big piles. The grapples, when they're open, have an opening of approximately 41 inches. This is very handy for picking up larger piles and stacks of debris. You'll notice today we used it for picking up railroad ties, and we had some pretty big piles that we were able to pick up. We could come up to the pile from the top and just grab them, and the grapples extend far enough onto the cutting edge so that we could pick them up easily and pull them back into the bucket. Today we did a variety of work with this grapple. We did some demolition of retaining walls that were made up of railroad ties. The grapple did an excellent job of prying the railroad ties apart. We could take the tooth and stick it between the 2 railroad ties and pull them apart. Then we could grab them, stack them, and move them where we wanted. Be sure to check back as we make more videos like this, and as always, give us a call or check out our website if you have any questions.